Hi there, I'm Pam Carr from Caraway Crochet, and today I'm going to show you how to make a skinny scarf. This one's called the Ruby Skinny Scarf, purely because I'm using this beautiful cherry color yarn. This is Loops and Threads Pound of Love yarn. This would make lots and lots of scarves. You can use any 4 worsted weight yarn that you like. In England, they call it Aran yarn. I think that might be the same in Australia. But here in Canada, in North America, we call it worsted weight, 4 weight yarn, okay? And it comes, sometimes it's thicker than others, but anyway, this time this is what we're using. And I have a K hook. A K hook is 6.5 millimeters. You'll need to have a pair of scissors, and you'll also need a yarn needle for weaving in the ends. So let's get going. So this is a scarf that's made from the bottom up. We're going to be starting with this short little row, and we're going to be working all the way up to create our scarf, okay? And we are using the moss stitch for this scarf, which makes it really have a really nice texture. You'll see here how pretty that texture is. So that's what we're looking for. So we're going to start off. To do the moss stitch, you usually have to start off, well, you do have to start off with an even number of chains, okay? So I'm going to start by wrapping my yarn around my finger twice. Then I pull it over, and then I pull it over again, and then I stick my hook in where that finger is poking out, and that is my slip stitch. And now I'm going to be chaining 14. So they put the yarn over the hook, pull it through, that's 1, 2, I'm doing it loosely, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And if you don't know how to do a slip knot or how to chain, I do have a video, episode 1 of how to crochet, that shows you how to do a slip knot and how to chain. So you can go and check that out. So to start this scarf, we are going to be working into the 4th chain from the hook to start with, okay? This is going to be the right side facing, so we can count our chains. I'm going to bring it up really close. That's 1 chain. There's my loose. 1 chain, 2 chains, 3 chains, 4 chains. So I like to pinch it right there. And now I'm going to be working a single crochet into this 4th chain, okay? So I'm going to put my hook, and you don't wrap the yarn over. You just put your hook straight in, yarn over, pull it up, yarn over, pull it through 2, okay? Now what we're going to have to do now is we're going to chain 1, because this is how we do the moss stitch. Chain 1, and then we skip one of our chains, so we're not going to work into that chain. We're going to work into the next one, and we're going to do a single crochet into there. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to look at our chain, and we're not going to go into this one. We're going to go into the next one. We're skipping 1. And we're doing a single crochet. Chain 1. Don't forget to chain 1 in between, because you've got to make up for that stitch you're not working into, right? So we're going to skip over that one and go into this one and do a single crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, work into the next chain, single crochet. Chain 1, skip a chain, and here we are right at the end. So we're going to work into that last chain. Okay, and now we're going to turn our work and chain 2. And what we're going to be left with here is we're going to have 6 stitches and 6 chain 1 spaces, okay? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces, okay? So for row 2, we've chained 2, and we're going to look at our work, and here you see is your first chain 1 space. So we're not going to put the yarn over. We're going to go into there, do a single crochet, chain 1, skip over that single crochet, and go into the next space, chain 1, do a single crochet into the next space, chain 1, look to the next space, here it is, do a single crochet, chain 1, find your next space, here it is, chain 1, and then right into the end where we had our, where we worked into the 4th chain, we've got this little loopy here, and we're going to single crochet into there, and then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to turn our work. Okay, now we're going to start doing some more. Let's just make sure we've got 6 spaces and 6 stitches. So here we are. We've got 1 space, 2 space, 3 spaces, 4 spaces, 5 spaces, 6 spaces. Okay, and how I like to look at them is, if you're looking at them, you can always see that there is a stitch, an obvious stitch in between. See that V there? That little V, you're working in between those V's. Oh, I hope you can see that right there, V. Okay, so we're going to, we've chained 2. That's the equivalent of the turning chain and a single crochet. And now we're going to work into, see there's a V right there. We're going to go in beside that V and do a single crochet, chain 1, and there we can see another V. That's our single crochet from the previous row. So we're going to go just to the side of that, chain 1. There's our other single crochet from the previous row, so we're going to go in there, single crochet, chain 1. There's our other V from the previous single crochet in there, chain 1, and we work all the way along. And you can always check by making sure you've got 6. There's the V, so we're going to go on the other side of that V into that space, and chain 1 and chain 2, sorry, and turn. Okay, so we've got a chain 2 and turn. So I just want to point out here, you see at this, I'm at the end of this row here, and if you look, you'd think that was the chain 1 space because there's quite a big gap there, but you can see that on either side of that gap there is a V. That is a single crochet. You need to work on the other side between that single crochet and the turning chain. Okay, and that was something when I started doing the moss stitch I would get confused about, because it's quite a big gap there, but it's actually just a single crochet. Okay, so this is how it's starting to look when you've got the moss stitch. See how it's getting these nice little squares? So what you're going to do is you're just going to keep working like this, and you're making 6 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each row, and there's going to be 6 chain 1 spaces in each row, and you're just going to keep working until you get your scarf. This scarf I've made is 70 inches long. Okay, you can make it as long as you like. Just keep on working and you will have an absolutely beautiful skinny scarf. And what I like about this one, it's just understated, classic. You can wear it, you can wrap it around your neck several times. You can, it's just really a classic basic scarf. It's not super long. You can make it super long if that's what you want. You can put fringes on the end if that's what you want. But I just think it's a really classic looking skinny scarf, and I hope you enjoy it and find it easy to work with. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm going to link the pattern. There's a free pattern on my blog, and I'll put that link in below, and there will be left and right-handed versions of this, so make sure you check if you've got the wrong version, you're watching the wrong version. Okay, please do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell if you want notifications of when I have new videos coming out. I'm really starting to enjoy getting these videos out and becoming consistent with my uploads. So thank you very much. Happy crocheting, everybody, and enjoy your ruby skinny scarf. I forgot to mention, you don't forget to weave in the ends. This is great. You've only got 2 ends to weave in on this one, so just weave in the ends before you wear it. Okay, I know that goes without saying.